Alright, before we start this video, I want to say thank you to Matter Hackers for all your help. You guys got the problem taken care of. I also want to apologize to anybody who gets offended by anything I happen to say in the video. I was not too happy at the time. And we finally got the printer figured out, and it was just a simple issue with the buffer. So I don't show changing it. I kind of did it before making this part of the video. But overall, as promised, I am going to show the printer actually starting to print, and I will show you guys the part that was messed up. So I will be right back. Alright, so we're over here at the printer. So we don't exactly have the correct colors in here, but I'm not really worried about it. So it does work. Everything functions and does its thing. So I'll press that and get it going while it's doing that. So this right here is what was the issue. That little buffer right there. For some reason, when it came in brand new, it didn't work. It's kind of a weird thing, you know. I understand things don't work all the time. They tend to have a 50-50 chance if it's going to come in properly. So, not too worried about it. As you see, I've already burnt through like 4 spools and stuff on a print that didn't exactly finish. But that's not because of the printer. That was because of a bad set of filament. Basically, it was too wet. So there you go. See it doing whatever it wants to do. Now I'll let this part play out until it starts doing its thing, because I want to show you guys it's actually working. It's currently doing its process of warming up and everything. So alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to change batteries out real quick. See, if I was smart, I would have actually, checked the battery before I started this part of the video. Also, while we're waiting for this, please, if you can, like, subscribe, share this to someone that might be possibly having issues with their printer. Again, it's a Creality K2 Plus. You know, I showed basically how to redo all your Bowden tubes and everything out of the CFS and doing it from the head over to where it comes in the back of the printer. So if you guys like it, comment, let me know what you think. Tell me if you think I should do more of these type of videos where I'm showing stuff and how it gets fixed. And for instance, I got work on the bamboo I'm getting ready to do. I got to do some maintenance on it. Let me know what you guys think. And also, don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way you know when new videos are released. We also have a join button if you want to become a member of the channel. I'm going to start releasing more content and stuff. You guys can get it early. You can possibly get it up to a week early. And back to basically, luckily for Matter Hackers helping me out, they got Creality to send me out a new buffer and have it as a replacement part. So got it replaced, got it all put in, and it was easy. So, all right, let's get ready to do our flow calibration. So, sorry, I paused the video for a few minutes because I didn't know how much longer it was going to take. Kind of ran out of things to talk about. So, that's what it's doing right now. Sorry for the glare from the fan up there, but there you go. Taking that one in. Oop. Sorry about that. There you go. It's printing. It's actually working. Don't quite know what it's getting ready to do, but it's trying to cool its head down right now. In the meantime, we got updates on this printer. Going to be coming here soon. It's getting new board and everything else. This thing is still running perfect and just needs some cleaning and maintenance. And then last but not least, this thing, the K1 Max. I will actually have a review after using it for a year. You know, this thing's been really good, as you guys can tell. You guys got a lot of videos off this printer, so it's currently pulling more filament out, I guess. Making more of a mess. So, alrighty, well, I gotta get this finished up here, so. Oh, there you go. It's gonna do that part now. Other than the rocky start of trying to actually get this thing where I could use it, this has actually been one of the coolest experiences that I've had of actually working on the printers and trying to figure out and troubleshoot things. I'm just glad it was just a simple part failure and not something serious. So, but that spool's almost out. I'm gonna let it finish what it's doing, and then I'm gonna stop it. So, this was printed right after I got it fixed. So there is a video saved on here of that. So obviously I don't have those colors. Yeah, it's set up to print that, but yeah, we're not going to right now. Just want to show that it is actually printing, which is more than what it was doing prior. So, but yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, and let me know what you think. All right, so as you can see, we're working on the Creality K2 CFS. Got this thing, had issues with it, and now we're gonna do what they want us to do, which is pull all the tubes that I put in trying to fix the issue and put a different set of tubes in. So we're gonna see if this works. So let's start by pulling the spool out here. Sorry if you can hear a fan in the background. It's kind of warm here in Arizona, so. And that spool's all messed up. My bad. So what basically started this whole process is this thing was grinding the filament up. So pop that one off. Pop that one off. Pop that one. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm putting them on this where they came out, basically. Alright. And I already started the process because they had me look at a few things in here, make sure these sensors are working. So too big. Let's try this one. You guys can't see. Sorry about that. There you go. Sorry, I had to check the other camera, make sure it was seeing what I was doing. Now it's got a brand new thing of Odin tube with a cutter. Right. We'll even get a nice up close shot, so they have no excuse to try to tell me and stuff that's the wrong stuff. That's stuff that I was told to use by matter hackers. So didn't quite get it up. Well, are we gonna come out, or are we just gonna fight me the whole time? There it goes. Alright, so now we gotta come down here and pull each and every one of these out. Waste a good Bowden tube. Apparently, supposedly it has too much resistance. So we're gonna slide all this stuff back up inside so that we can bring this back down. Open it up. We're gonna pop this up just like so. And you guys can't see anything I'm doing. Sorry about that. So this is like this normally. Pop it up. We're gonna lay it like this because we got a screw there and a screw there we gotta take out. I'm sorry, I know we're kind of close, which is not helping the video any, but doing the best I can for you guys. Oh, that's too small. Same size. Well, this one? Yeah, there we go. Yes, I took it apart last time, but I used the tools that the kit came with last time, so. Okay, now we got a screw on that side. Grab the wrong screwdriver again. And I just dropped the screw. Pull the screw off on this side. I know you guys won't be able to see it, but the other camera can. I'll try to throw some of the video from the other camera in too. Alright, so we're going to grab this part up and off. So now I got that part off. And pull these up so they're not in the way. So now, we got these little deals right here we gotta press in on each and every one of these. Sorry, my camera work sucks today. Right there. So we'll do the first one here. And just for an easy way of doing this, so I don't have to sit here and try to guess at these, I actually take these and line them up and align them and then cut it to the same size. Again, so people don't sit there and try to say that I'm doing it wrong. From the company that has been giving me issues. And that's Creality that's doing that. That's not the company I bought the printer from. Alright, so hi. So we're gonna take it. Make sure it's lined up and at the same length. Obviously, just do the best you can, but you take your little cutter. And nip it off. And if you did it right and stuff, they should be all. If the hose will work with you at least. Just gotta line it up. Put them together, and they're the same length. So we'll take the nice, pretty blue ones, pass them off to the side, and flip the camera around. Take this, stick it right back up inside here. She should be able to see it slide up. Oh, if I was actually aimed at it, sorry. See it slide up into there. And at this point, I need both hands, so sorry. Alright. So now, focus. Thank you. Now it's actually in there, and you see I'm pulling on it, and it's not coming out. So that's how you know you did it right. Damn, I'm doing a bad job today. Sorry, guys. There we go. So now rotate the camera. Yeah. Try to slide this back a little bit. I'll pop it loose. Wash, rinse, repeat. I'll actually move you guys back so you can see. Sorry, this will be my first time actually doing a video where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Because I don't really like being on camera, so. Well, I cut that one a little bit short. Why would I buy so much? I will be right back. Alright. Alright, I decided to try a different trick. Tape them together. Because at some point and stuff, you get into these little coils and they're a pain in the butt. And then you just undo the tape. Oh, and the other camera just shut off. There we go. Now I'm feeding it back up through. Trying to make sure I don't grab any of these little wires at the same time here. Locked in. Dropping everything on the floor, which doesn't help anything. Sometimes the tape don't work. Obviously, I'm using painter's tape to try to do this. So now I'll flip it around for you guys. As you can see, we got 3 of those changed over to white. We're gonna do this last one here, and then we gotta go through and cut each and every last one of these. So, and yes, you guys are sitting on my bed, sorry. Probably not the most professional thing, but I'm not professional. I'm on here to have fun. People don't like it and stuff, you know where the close button is. Yeah, that's gone. So we're gonna do it this way. Last check. Okay. There you go. All 4 changed out. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna angle you guys back down. Oh, I gotta scoop my sail forward so I can actually do this. So now we take this plate here and slide it back on. And grab our tiny screws, they're only D big. Put one on this side, the far side over here. And And then the one closest to you guys. And then we got 2 up top. Okay. Now I take this whole thing up like that because you gotta feed these through. You can see how I got that one. You gotta feed it through a tiny little hole at the bottom there. As you can see now, oh, no, you can't see shit. Sorry. Now you can see that they all come passing through down here. So make sure that's all nice and tight down. Before you put it all together, make sure they're going to reach all the way down here to where they're supposed to be, which they are. The hard part is, you see that little, let's try this again. See a little nub right there? You gotta try to get down this into there. So okay. What I like to do though, instead is pull this out, plug them into their individual little spots. That way they're already done, and it makes it a little bit easier on getting this thing all pressed back in here. And then all you gotta do is take your screwdriver, line it up, and help kind of press it in. I know you guys probably can't see much, sorry. So line it up, press it in. There we go. So that's done. So, oop, wrong direction. Sorry if it's making you guys sick. I'm trying my best. I don't have a tripod that's big enough to be able to set you guys on there with this one. Put a little bit of pressure on the deal on the inside so you can put the screw back in. And I do try to do equal pressure, so I do 2 outside ones and I'll do the 2 inside. Okay, there's those. So now we got this little cover here, which goes right there. This one for me was a pain in the butt to actually get in, so I'm gonna try to do the best I can here and show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be pressed in. So all you got to remember is the 2 long silver ones go one here, one here. One short silver one goes over here. And then you got 2 black ones that go at the bottom. Or in this case, it'd be at the top. But yeah. You go right here. Oop, without dropping the screwdriver, preferably. So you put one right there. And you got one that goes right here. And there you go. There's that put back together. Now we gotta cut these little short ones. So flip this back over. It's all put back together now. So for these right here, turn the camera around so it's a little bit better for you guys. So these right here, it's got this little push tab. You push and pull that off. And same process, line it up, cut it. Hopefully your hands work better than mine do and stuff makes it a little bit easier. Okay, after you got it cut, push that in and make sure it locks in. And then you flip the camera around. Yeah, down, over, down. Okay, and then same thing, it's got the little push thing right here. Shove it in, pull on it, make sure it doesn't come loose. Repeat multiple times. It also helps if you can actually, do this stuff a little bit quicker. I'm not quick and I'm not trying to be quick, so I do it at my own pace and have fun doing this. Okay, so I just went through and cut all these. They look a little bit short on some, sorry. I'm not very accurate on some of these cuts, but I feel it really probably doesn't matter. So there you go. All nice, tight, all in there. So now that's done. Now we gotta go work on the printer. So I'll be back with you guys when I get everything set up. Alright. So we're now doing this part of it. Oh. So as instructed, I gotta change every one of these. So I'm gonna pull this one off. I'm gonna go through, shut the motors off so I can move the head around. Pull the top off. Push that out. We gotta come in the back here, pull this clip off. And I'm knocking you guys over, I'm sorry. Pull that off. I gotta pull this all the way back out here. So that's out. Pull that piece off. And you slip this all the way out. And then I'll be right back after I get done cutting the piece. Alright, I'm going to cheat with this a little bit because I don't feel like fighting with it. So, I haven't cut anything yet. As you can see, it's hanging over here. So, now I got to feed this through this tight little hole here. And take our little clip and re-put it back on here. Like so. On the back here, we're going to grab this other one, re-pop it back on. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. That there. Re-pop that back on. There we go. So now, we're going to take this, get it over here into the general area of where it needs to be. Stick it in there. There we go. That's done. Sorry. Sorry. I know. I scared you. Alright, so now the back's done. Or, well, the inside's done. So, all we'll do is we'll put our head back on, or our faceplate back on. Which, you guys don't know how to do it. It's lift up. Now, there's a little nub on this side you gotta make sure you clear. So, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip our printer around here. While I'm doing that and stuff, I'm gonna have you guys on pause until I get back. A button here to be able to get it out. It's the hard part because you gotta bend in it like this one has. Makes it hard to line this one up, and you gotta have this one exactly a certain length, so I can't remember what I was told. Don't work. And there we go. Now we go to this side. Exact same thing. Pop it off. I'm gonna try to straighten this one out a little bit. That way it's a little bit easier on measuring it. And there we go. We got it all at the exact same length. So take this and connect it back up there, which is the one that goes to the CFS. And we got our 2 cords here. So now what we gotta do is re-put her back into position and then power everything on and see if it'll function. What started all this is a grinding noise. Like it was trying to eat the filament as it was passing through. It all really started when it wouldn't even go up to here or to the head. So we're having issues with that, and then it wouldn't feed through the CFS at all. So we're hoping that we're not going to have that issue anymore. But we'll see. Find out right now. So I'm going to shut the printer off. That way we don't cause any errors or anything and stuff when we turn or put the CFS back on. Grab our glass, put it up here. Nice and easy so we don't break it. CFS back up here. Oh. Well, that just won't work. It's not gonna reach the stuff for me to show you guys. You have to take my word for it. Move you around on the other side of the. There we go. Kind of see what I'm doing here. So one tube goes into the back here. Long one goes to the right. And then our short one decided to go hide somewhere. There we go. Take that one, plug it in. Oh, sorry. Long one to the left, short one to the right. Alright, so now what we're going to do, let me move this back over. Pop these open. I'm going to power the printer back up. And I'm going to grab our filament and get it ready to start trying to feed it back in. So we need black on the left, that was the problem one. Blue on the second spot. White goes on the right. And red will go right here. Okay, so I still believe in trimming these to where they have an edge to them. So that one's got an edge, so we're gonna feed black in. Number one was the one that we were having a lot of trouble with. So we'll hear if it feeds through smoothly. Oop, shoot. Wasn't expecting it to keep trying to move this one. Oh, and it just ground up. Stuck again. So, you guys just heard it. Oh well, seen it, sorry. Except for on the big camera, but yeah. Don't think you fixed our issue. It's acting like it's got a lot of tension on it. Oh wow, white's actually got a spot where it's getting ready to break. But, see that right? You guys might not be able to see it. So you can, it's chewed up right there. And originally, before I changed everything out, we had white on the number 1 slot. For a little bit there, we were trying to get it to feed through, and it wouldn't do it. And trim the bed skirt off of it. And refeed it in. Alright, so now I'm gonna do a real simple one. I'm gonna have it do a multicolor benchy. So it's saying it's not IDing. So we got red, for some reason it's not IDing black. I'm gonna try to have it feed through one more time. Alright, so we're gonna have to cut the tip off of black again and see if that helps. See, it got cut right there. Bad spot there. So it's still chewing up the filament. Let's see if I can show it to the big camera here. Focus. Focus. No, she's not wanting to focus. That time I went through, so give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and start this print and see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. That way we don't have some spools that decide to go crazy on us. And I will be back on the big camera. I'm gonna set it up so we can watch. Bring her down. If you guys liked this type of content, let me know. Because yeah, we're gonna start doing a little bit more troubleshooting videos. Oh, we gotta change the battery out. See, I can do this real quick before that one starts, before it starts printing. All right, now I got you guys sitting on top of the K1. Or sorry, yeah, K1 Max. I got you sitting on top of that one right now. So I got my ring light behind you guys trying to help illuminate everything. Oh, wrong button. So if you guys are ever curious how you guys get the front facing or the frontal views when I do it. So I'll hit that. That's how I have it set up. Most of the time it's on this one here. And I do a print with the door actually open. So, but yeah, you guys can see I'm gonna try to do a benchy. Last time I wouldn't even get one of those out, so we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys here in just a little bit. Alright, we're back because it's saying this again. So, from what I can tell and stuff, we're back now. So, from what I can tell, is the filament won't go into the head. So now's the fun part. We're gonna power off the big camera because now we get to pull everything apart again. Because, you know, it was fun the first time doing this, and the second time, and the third time, just to get the same fucking result. So, yeah, it looks like it didn't even make it into the fucking head. So, I'm gonna hit retry. Okay, so if I can get focus here, sorry. Go up here, hit retry. See the head moved again. Okay, so the message is gone, it's still trying. It's heating up. And we get the same message. No change. Alright, so just hit the retract button. And hey, guess what? You got this code again. And the red blinky light. So, I'll hit retry. You see, right here, I'll do this for you. You're gonna see, it's not gonna do anything. Same message. Retry. Still nothing working. I hit OK. Let's hit extrude. Let's see what happens. Anything gonna happen? I'm gonna say probably not. Oh. Scan and tap. Go back. No change at all with the new freaking Bowden tube. Oop. So I just took the front off. We'll see where it's sitting at. So I'm gonna set you guys back up top. So you can see that I'm not messing with you guys when I say it doesn't freaking matter what I do. It doesn't want to work. You can see. So I'm gonna pop this off again. As you can see, didn't even make it here. I kicked my lights on here so we can see. Let's see where it's stuck at. I'll pull the CFS forward. Put you guys upright. Pretty clear to see, so see it all the way back in there. You see it's coming down. So I made it over to there. So now I'm gonna say is probably right in this area. Let's see. Yep, made it in, pulling it out. So I went that far in. It's enough to make it almost to the head. Buffer is nice and free. So I'm gonna hit the blue again, hit retract. Mind you, I'm just trying to get it out of the freaking Bowden tube so we can actually try to troubleshoot it more. It won't even do that. Still flashing the stupid red light. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. It's finally deciding to retract. So, tell me what you think. because it still won't make it to the head.